So being a musician is challenging to do it full time. I mean, there's Taylor Swift, and there's, big time stars, and, but that is such a small percentage. Tell me about the challenges. You've made a living at it, but tell me about the challenges of doing that.
Through the years, I had parts of my life that sometimes somebody will lead me and will help me. When I was young, when I was playing with a rock band, we had somebody doing it for us financially. When I left the band and I ended up by myself and I realized that nobody's gonna do it for me, I was worried, how, especially when you change countries too, and nobody knows about you. The big fear was when I ended up in New York, early 90s. I knew that I have to, if I want to continue without compromise being a musician in that place, I have to be fanatic. I have to be at the right place, know the right people.
But you had to hustle.
I never did that very well. I never been good financially with money or learning about the business side of music because I'm shy outside of playing, and I never represented myself in a way that will sell.
Well, you're an artist, and artists are not salesmen, right?
Nobody told me that when I was young, that there is two sides of music, performing and business side. I never knew that. This occurred to me, funnily, when I even, mostly when I came even to Orlando, because I was playing a jazz club, and the owner said, man, in order for me to pay you, you have to bring somebody here. And I totally realized it makes sense. I mean, I have to have a following. Somebody has to come and see me in order for him to pay the band and me. And I faced reality, absolutely. And never compromised. I never done anything outside of music, but I had a $1 in my pocket when I came to Orlando after big divorce and bankruptcy, and I was ready to play on the street on Park Avenue.
Wow.
And just walking and looking around, I saw a corner that they were preparing for a club. And I walked in and I said, I didn't know anybody, And I said, hey man, if you need a musician, I play this and this, and this is my card. He called me, and I started playing every afternoon, weekly, and slowly I started getting back on my feet after losing almost everything.
Wow.
I was 54 years old. I was 50 years old at the time. That was 15 years ago. And people coming and listening got me to the jazz club that was opening at the same time, Jazz Tastings. It was the name of the club, and I was the first one that put the band and opened up the club with red carpet. The mayor came of Orlando, and the owner said, I want you to play every week here, So slowly I got back to performing and making some money, but it cost me so much personally in my life, and I never lost faith. I knew that somehow, if I do it honestly, if I do it in a way that I want to connect, even if I'm not commercial, I'm not playing commercially music, I've always been out of the cliches and doing things that didn't want to sound like everybody else. I had a great offers, and I can mention just a funny story. When I was in New York, I was getting known as a sound engineer as well. And Gloria Estefan, sound engineer, came, and said, we need a second sound engineer for a tour with Gloria. Are you gonna be interested of? And I said, if you came a couple of days before, I just got a gig at Sweet Basil. And that has been my dream. And the gig paid like $150, nothing. And he was giving me thousands of dollars. And I turned it down just because I followed my dream. And that's who I am. I wanted to be everywhere I go who I am. And somehow, I don't know why, the most difficult moments always I had a blessing. Something happened and got me through out to a better place. So I always had life on the edge, almost. Just kind of balancing.
But it says a lot that you were true to yourself. You were speaking your truth by being true to your art.
Even more today, older I get, I feel like the experience that I went through all around the world, touring all over Europe, Russia, Dubai, Middle East, New York, all this experience today made me richer as a human being, and that reflects my music. And I see how people who feel what I want to do and they connect with me, and that's just a human nature. You want to say something that other people relate to, and they see that you're honest about it, And I'm satisfied with less, but be who I am, than have something that represents me in the wrong direction, with a stylistically, or being with people that I don't feel comfortable with. So that has been always an issue with me, to find the place where I'll be myself.
Good. No, that's a true artist. Don't compromise. No. And yet it's difficult.
It is. Because people often see you in highlights, but they have no idea what it takes to make a living just playing music.
Right.
And I give credit to all the musicians around the world that put so much effort, and it takes so much psychologically, physically, emotionally, to go perform somewhere, pack everything, go home, recharge, and do another show.
You gotta love it.
People drop out. You have to have it inside of you to sustain the reality,
Yeah.
And the competition as well.
Yeah.
Because everybody are good. Everybody can do it well. Some people do it on exceptional level, and then comes that humanity. They connect. They say something more than somebody else, and they connect on a different level.
Or they sell out. I'm sure you've seen people sell out, right?
You recognize yourself sometimes in somebody else,
But I mean, the people that sell out for commercialism or whatever, not being true to their music.
Many examples. People will never know musicians that has been an incredible influence for other musicians, but they never been financially successful. They just fade out from the scene because they didn't know how to deal with that part. And I can mention many that I met in my life that has been inspiration to me.
Good. So let's end up with some fantastic music that I know you can play.
just a little flavor of Brazilian.
Oh, I love it.